Hey fam, what's good? TGIF, woo, weekend, bitches. Anyway, I want to talk to you about, I want to call out all these maggots out here, okay? The ones that we keep telling them, look, your daddy is a pedophile. Okay, Trump is a pedophile. He's a rapist. He's no good. He's destroying our country. Because if it wasn't evident the way he's treating the White House and ripping out the West Wing and destroying the fucking reflection pool and everything else this crusty old son of a bitch is doing, if that wasn't enough for you, every time we tell you that he actually did hurt children, you're like, well, prove it. I got you. I got just what you want, but just what you need, even though you're not going to see it. You'll be like, well, how, I guaranteed fake news, or that's not real, or blah, blah, blah. I'll tell you what was fake. That Biden daughter's diary, that was bullshit. That was proven to be fake. And I'm so sick of hearing you guys talking about Biden this, Biden that. Bitch, the current president is your daddy. The pedophile daddy rapist, convicted rapist, 34 felony counts, but you're so worried about people doing things legally, but you elected a motherfucking raping 34 count felon. Don't talk to me about legal shit, man. Don't even go there anymore. But you wanted proof. You wanted proof. But like I said, you're going to try to say it's not real. But here are FBI notes taken and were put on SCRIBD, something called SCRIBD, SCRIBD. I don't know what the hell that is. All I know is that there were FBI notes on there incriminating Trump and Epstein and all this shit that they did to this little girl that was like 13. And I don't even want to mention, like I said before, I've been down the rabbit hole. I knew all this shit was happening. I was horrified already. I was already that deer caught in headlights going, oh my God, what the fuck is going on in our world? What the fuck, we're going to stop this shit? What are we going to do besides try to expose them? So it wasn't proof enough, all the pictures and everything, and nothing has been enough proof for these someone that's been brainwashed into a pedophile cult. And nothing's gonna prove to you that your daddy's not a pedophile. But now these notes taken by FBI agents describing, a little girl describing what Trump and Epstein did to them, that should be enough. I mean, if Trump's name is written down, and there's Trump, there's Epstein, the 100 pictures with Trump and Epstein together didn't do it for you. Him partying all coked up, and they're all laughing and dancing, looking at young women. Who knows what the fuck their age was? Because I know when I was younger, I would make myself look older, make my hair up and do this and that. Very simple. Who the fuck knows how old those little girls on that video were? Probably 15, 16 and shit. Okay, but that wasn't enough for you. Okay, it wasn't enough, all this other shit, all the people coming out. It wasn't enough to get charged with rape. It wasn't enough 34 felony counts. It wasn't enough, maybe, I know this won't be enough either, but it doesn't matter. Because the proof is right there. The proof has been there. And now this is written down by an FBI agent and splattered all over the internet right now. This shit guy is going viral right now. I got 3 links, 3 different stories. One of them involved with Katie Phang's in there too. Another one that threw a monkey wrench in the top and all this fascism shit. But anyway, my hero. Anyway, yeah, we got proof. It's right there. And it's, like I said, 3 different sources. Pick one or pick all 3. And I know it's hard for you to read. So there's one there where the guy actually reads it for you if you'd like. There's one in there where the guy actually goes to the trouble to read all that shit that I wish I had not heard again. But anyway, it's out there. It's only a matter of time. Tick-tock. The courts are catching up. Okay, the courts are catching up. And if the courts don't catch up, Trump has got to go to Mar-a-Lago at some point. He likes going to Mar-a-Lago on the weekends and shit, or whenever. I got news for you. Rest in peace, Dolly Parton. Dolly Parton, that helped people that were poor. That was always, that was a philanthropist, that helped people, that made love people. Everybody loved her music. I loved her music. I don't even like country music. Dolly Parton, that's a different story. That's the queen. I working 9 to 5. The whole thing. I love Dolly Parton, always. and Islands Industry, and all that stuff. Dolly was the one. Dolly was, she was in that Illuminati mess like Beyonce lied about. You country people, you can keep Beyonce. Okay, keep Beyonce. You bleached her white and made her blonde, and she's one of you now. You can have her and her bullshit, Illuminati bullshit. Dolly Parton was ours. Dolly Parton had drag queen friends. Dolly Parton was not racist like you guys are. Dolly Parton had nothing to do with MAGA. Dolly Parton refused the piece, what do you call that? The Medal of whatever piece from Trump twice. She didn't want to go. She didn't even want that medal. She didn't want that bozo button. Say, fuck it, shove it up your ass. She did not go and collect that. Okay, so Dolly Parton, you cannot count her as one of you. You ain't taking her. As a matter of fact, right now in Florida, that's it. We're waiting, some development came around, okay, in the tropics. And it's called Tropical Storm Dolly, which can develop into a hurricane and can head right for Mar-a-Lago. So, welcome back, Dolly. You know what to do, Queen. I put that on my Facebook. You know what to do, Queen. I'll take one for the team. We'll take one for the team. I'm in Fort Lauderdale. 45 minutes probably from Mar-a-Lago. Which is, I know. The energy here. And if it wasn't for Homestead, got the, what do you call it? It was the ley line in Homestead. I've been, what the name of that? Coral Castle. I even got little pieces of coral. So you don't take any coral off the coral. I scratched a few chunks off and I brought it with me because it's on a ley line. That's some powerful shit. But anyway, I got a lot of little goodies that are very imbued with like lots of positive, powerful energy around here. The thing is that here it could develop into a hurricane. And I'm 45 minutes from Mar-a-Lago, but we'll take one for the team. We've taken Cat 2s and 3s and shit, the outer bands. I'll catch some outer bands. We need a little rain here. It's okay. Slam that bitch with a Cat 6 and stay there for a couple of hours and shit until all those rats come running out. Alright? So, Hurricane Dolly, even from the grave, she ain't down with it. She's gonna like, slap Trump right across the mouth right now. And that's just awesome. That's the universal shit right there. That's the universe thing. You know what I'm saying? Things like that happen. And then Tim Curry also passed away. I love Rocky Horror Picture Show. Especially that part. Damn it, Janet. I love, because my name is Janet. So I was always like, yeah, damn it, Janet. Anyway. But he's passed away also. But the fact that Dolly Parton is the one that really got to me, okay, because it's like, she was such a good soul. You know she was an angel. You know that woman was the earth angel. Despite all whatever Illuminati's doing, whatever the other music industry was doing, she didn't have to be part of that. She was talented, multi-talented, something like the thousands of records of songs that she wrote, and hundreds of them made it to the top. And, you know, she wasn't involved in that. She gave Whitney Houston, I Will Always Love You, and Whitney tore that shit up. But then, Clive Davis, may he rest in hell, there's a lot of people passing out. Clive Davis, the pedophile and shit, you know, he sacrificed Whitney Houston that night. And it was a full moon that night, too. That was a blatant sacrifice, what they did to Whitney Houston. Okay, that's part of that, and Dolly Parton wasn't part of that Illuminati mess. So like I said, you can keep Beyonce, but Dolly Parton, she's ours. And she's about to turn into a hurricane, and I hope she rips Mar-a-Lago in half. Even if I catch some rain and shit, some outer bands, I'm cool. We'll take one for the team. You know what I'm saying? Just wipe that fucker out. And let's see if FEMA gonna help him. But anyway, he can mail in ballots too. Can you imagine? All the laws that they're passing, but Trump can just coast right through it. And that's another thing that's happening in the courts right now, on the Supreme Court level. The Supreme Court is getting tired of Trump bypassing Congress and doing whatever the fuck he wants. So the court system is catching up. And before the guillotines show up at the Supreme Court, You motherfuckers better watch your ass, okay? The only one alive is gonna be the three, and Sotomayor and shit is gonna be in there. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, we're right there. We're trying to remain peaceful, but remaining peaceful does not mean that we're gonna let you continue to destroy our country from the inside out, to kill our citizens that live here, to impregnate little girls in detention centers, ICE detention centers. We're not going to let you, this is not going to go much further, okay, because the United States, we're up to here. We're up to here, okay? And now, like I said, the truth is out. The FBI notes are out there. They've been out there, they're now redacted. There's your name, Trump. Okay, all you motherfuckers are going to go down. It's just a matter of time. Okay, so enjoy your last few seconds, motherfucker, because your shit's going down. We're exposing it all. It's all out there now. Okay, and what we need to do is just hang in there. Hang in there, USA. We got a lot of good changes coming. It can't get any worse than it is now. It cannot get any worse. I mean, they say it can. Let me stop saying that because they come up with some other shit today. It's Friday. It's false flag Friday. That's when they do the outrageous things, and then since they know everybody's off on the weekend, everybody will be like this all weekend long, freaking out. You know what I'm saying? That's why we call it the false flag Friday. It's so early. So, but anyway, like I said, I cut out the fear. No fear. The truth is coming out. The veil is lifting. All these monsters are scattering like cockroaches. The court system is finally catching up. We all knew the court system was slow here, but time, it's divine timing. It's all catching up now. It's only a matter of time. Just hang in there, people. All right? All right, then. Peace.